Hi guys, how are you? So today is, what is today? Today's Tuesday. Um, that's all I've got. Today's Tuesday. Hi, happy Tuesday. I hope you had a wonderful, amazing 4th of July weekend. It rained here, so there was literally no, um, we didn't get to go out and watch fireworks. We didn't get to do any of that. So, but there was plenty of people shooting fireworks off, and they're still doing it at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, which is super annoying. Okay, anyway, welcome in. My name is Amber. Real moment of my hair actually is down, and believe it or not, I just got out of the shower and it's almost like completely dry already. Isn't that crazy? That is South Dakota weather for you right now. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I made, and I wanted to thank all of you. If you've liked, subscribed, left comments, I really, really appreciate it. I want to thank everybody that has joined me over on Instagram. I'm super new over there, so I'm trying to keep up with all the follows and the follow backs, and looking up some more patterns. I have not started anything really new yet, but I plan to do so. I am massively trying to market prep for the next 2 markets, and then for the big one in August, which is going to be a 4-day event, right? Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 4-day event. And I'm kind of nervous that I won't have enough stuff. Again, it'll be me and Mom, so she'll have her gnome stuff, but it's still a lot, you know, like you want to be prepared. So, all right, I'm going to show you what I made. It's not in any particular order, and I'll try to give you the pattern names as I come across them here. All right, this is an axolotl. Almost everything I make is in Bernat blanket, unless I tell you otherwise. So this is a coral, and I'm not sure, I don't think I have the ball bands for, I usually just take off the ball bands and throw them, because otherwise they're just garbage laying around, and I have enough garbage laying around. So the coral, I had the really bright pink, and I didn't know what else to put with it, so I figured it was a pretty cool match. It's not exactly pink on top, but it's coral. So there's that. And I gave it like light pink glittery eyes. See, some of these really, really pop, and some of them just don't. Sorry, that's my issue, not yours. All right. I have been making, so with every color that I grab, I'm trying to make a tumbler with it too. So this one was from last time. I made a pink and a coral. So I need to go on, it's Amazon Prime. If I was Smart Woman, I would have all my Amazon links down below so I could get affiliate links, but I'm not prepared at all. But I plan on ordering the keychains I saw Stacy makes with the little ball keychains. You know, like, remember, for those of you that are older or my age or older, remember the pole chains that used to be on light switches, the little ball and chain things? Anyway, they make colored ones for keychains, and so I thought maybe I would use that for keychains instead of the ones that I use, because I don't really think they're appropriate for this kind of a make. Anyway, all right, I made another loaf cat, and it is in this Bernat blanket yarn. I think I made a couple Pop-Tarts with them. People look at the Pop-Tarts, but they haven't bought them, so just FYI, but I thought it would make a pretty cute kitty. I did use the cream, or like a vintage, I think it's vintage vanilla. I'm not very good at telling you guys what the colors are, but I'll try. Vintage white is what it is. So I thought it would just add a little bit of a pop. So it's got the vintage white on the bottom. It really does match the colorway there. And then I did the tail detail also. It's got, see, these, if you get really, really close, it shows up, but when you're back far away, they do not pop. But those have gold discs in them. the colors are very, very short. So when you're crocheting with it, I used a 6.5 millimeter hook for this cat. Normally I use a 6, but that's Connor. Connor. Oh, sorry. The color changes are very short, so sometimes a lot of your color is on the inside. So keep that in mind. Maybe adjust your colorway, and it's really hard to even try to guess where that color is going to pop up on your hook, because it was different every round. It was different. So you see lighter patches, and then you see the color patches. So that's how that worked up in a Loaf cat. And I do mine the 48 stitches. I think it's 48, just like Ella does. The only thing I do different is my tail. I just surface crochet around the top instead of having to sew on, because I'm lazy. I surface crochet around the top and then go up, and then I tie off my ends. I put them through the body, tie them, and then put them in the body again. So no sewing is great. I mean, sometimes it's necessary, but sometimes it's okay not to. All right, so we got that, and then I need some chickens. So this same yarn, it worked out really cute as a chicken. I just chained and slip stitch back. I did actually leave a loop, so I slip stitched into like the 4th or 5th chain and then did it again. So this is a Bernat. I think this is crimson. I could be wrong, but it's a red. So, and then this is worsted weight gold. And I did all this since the last video. So this one I actually started, I just hadn't finished it yet. I did do embroidered eyes on it, and this is all Dollar Tree yarn. This one is definitely Christmas, and this one's their tweed. So that, and comparable, there's a heck of a lot more stitches in this thing than there is in this. So you can kind of tell, I mean, how many rows are in there. There's probably 6 or 7 rows, or maybe more, but they're comparable in size. Those will all go in my $5 bin. I decided to make a bee, and he's a blue bee, and I gave him the oval eyes because I'm not really sure what to do with the oval eyes. So I thought he looked good. I was going to put him like this before I put the wings on, but I thought he actually looked cuter with the eyes on the bottom. And then I just chained my wings. Again, I'm lazy and didn't want to sew them on, so they look a little wonky, but that's all right. It's a toy. All right, and then I made a blue axolotl. The blue does actually very well. Part of that is because of Minecraft. If you guys haven't, if you haven't heard, basically the reason why axolotls are so popular is because of Minecraft, because of their thing. So, yeah, the axolotl pattern, I just followed the one off of YouTube. I don't know that I wrote down the designer name. I'm trying to be more good. No, I did not, darn it. But it's on YouTube, and I just followed a tutorial from YouTube to do that. So there's that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the cat. And then I'm starting a tiny T-Rex. And the original pattern for the T-Rex, Timothy the T-Rex, is by Blue Phone Studios. And she bases hers off of this, so it's just a tinier version. So instead of 5 stripes, it's 3, and it works well in the Bernat blanket. So different looks, but still really cute colorway if you have that and don't know what to do with it. I have to finish the legs and the tail and obviously the arms, but that's what I'm working on. So not a really long video, 9 minutes, that's not bad. Connor can't sit still very long, so it's probably a good thing. Again, I'm market prepping. I'm hoping I'll get a couple more videos out even this week yet, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't followed me over on Instagram, it's just oohaahcrochet if you want to look that up. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. It says 50% of you are not subscribed, so if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. It seems like every time I get one person, I lose 2, so I'm I'm just hovering right at close to 2100, but not there yet. So if you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments. I appreciate all of the comments. And again, I'm doing the Garfield make-along, so if you'd like to participate, there's lots of videos about that on my channel, and there's previous year's videos, so if you want to see all the makes that have come in from previous years, you can look at that. My address and information will be down below. As of today, there's 9 days until my birthday, so we never do anything for my birthday. Literally, never. My birthday is always usually a jumbled mess, and yeah, that's all right. I'm okay with it. I'm 45 years old right now, and I've learned. So anyway, but I do have a market on my birthday, so there's that. That'll be exciting. I'll be able to tell everybody it's my birthday and sell stuff at the same time. I hope you guys are well. Sorry about my rambling. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.